Hey guys, welcome to day one of Silver in 7. I'm really excited that you have committed yourself to jumping into 7 days of really understanding more about the Plexus business and how to start it off right. Maybe you have been an ambassador and today is day one for you, or maybe you've been an ambassador for over a year and you really want to just get some fresh ideas and see how to just jumpstart your business again. You hear that we build this business by the power of 3, which is going silver over and over and over again. So even if you are an old hat at Plexus, this is something that you're going to be able to use. And I always want to bring fresh information. Now, the way that you're going to get the most out of these 7 days is for you to participate. So if this is a stressful week for you or it's really busy and you feel like you're not going to participate, it's okay to let me or the person that invited you to this group know that this really isn't a great week for me. But if it is, I guarantee you that you are going to see results. Now, what I can't guarantee is that you will go silver within a 7-day period of time, but I can promise you that you will get the foundations to be able to go silver over and over again. The first thing that I want you to do is to take out a piece of paper and a pen and sit down in a place where you are able to concentrate and set a timer for 3 minutes. I want you to sit down and make a list of all the people that come to your mind in that 3-minute period of time. Your friends, your family members, the people you go to church with, the people that you work with. Don't limit or judge anyone, just write their names down. And when that timer goes off, I then want you to circle the top 5 people that you have the most influence with. The people that if you called them and said, hey, let's check out this new restaurant, they'd say, oh yeah, that sounds good, make a reservation. Or if you said, hey, let's go watch a movie, let's have a girls' night, let's go on a trip away for the weekend, they would be the people that would say, yeah, or at least they would seriously consider it. Those are the people that I want you to circle, because those are the people that we would consider your hot market. Then there's 2 things that I want you to do as you're considering reaching out to those people. The first thing I want you to do is listen to a podcast. If you've never listened to a podcast before, you're going to go onto your phone. If you have an iPhone, you already have a podcast player installed. If you have an Android, you're going to go to your Play Store and get an app called Double Pod. It's a little purple square that looks like a little power button in the middle. Then you want to find the station that's called Your Virtual Upline by Bob Heilig. And I want you to listen to episode number 19, which is called Your Hot Market. It talks about how to talk to that hot market. I want you to listen to that. The other thing I want you to start to think about is how you're going to actually reach out. And one thing that happens with people in Plexus is they're so excited that they what we call puke Plexus. They just spew out a bunch of information and they really push people away. And we don't want you to do that. We want you to keep it very, very short and sweet. I'm not sure if you've ever heard of someone called Big Al Schreider. And he has a training that I recently went to, and he talks about magic words. And some of the things that Bob talks about is that, Big Al talks about is that people make decisions in 8 seconds with very limited information. And you've got to do something to catch their attention and tell a story. Now, how long do you have to tell the story? 8 seconds. And here is how you're going to start that story with your friends and family when you talk to them. Well, you know how? And you lean in, and even if you're doing it through a voice message on Facebook, if you've got those facial expressions and you can hear the intonation in the voice, it draws people in. So you may say something like, you know how I've had migraines for a long time? Well, I think I've found a way to fix that. Or, you know how I always complain about being tired all the time? Well, I think I've found a way to fix it. Guys, if you're just starting your Plexus journey, you may not have your own story, but you've met and heard and read about so many other people on our team and throughout the Plexus community that you can use their story for now, but that's how short you want to keep it. And when you're reaching out to people, you want to be using some of the verbiage that Bob Heilig uses, but to get that person's attention, you want to just reach out and say, hey, sister, hey, mom, hey, best friend, hey, person that sits next to me at church every week, I've got a great story that I want to share with you. When can we chat so that I can tell you more about it? You want to keep it upbeat and positive and not give a ton of information away. And when they do reach out to you on the phone or in person, it's very important to have that personal connection, not just texting back and forth. Then you're going to share that story. Well, you know how I'm tired all the time? Well, I think I found a way to fix it. And when they start asking you questions, here is what you're going to start to say. It's very, very little. You're going to say some things about plexus. We're going to get more into the meat of what you're going to say tomorrow. Today, all I want you to do is make that list, listen to Bob Heilig's podcast, and practice writing out a few of those short 8-second stories. Well, you know how. You fill in the blank. And, well, I've found a way to whatever. So in the comments today, I want you to take a picture of the list that you created in your 3 minutes, and then I want you to share at least 3 different 8-second stories that you created today. And like I said, tomorrow we'll talk about how to start reaching out to that list that you've created. All right, hope you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.